Last month, I tracked every minute of my work week. The result? I was spending over 10 hours on tasks that AI can now do in minutes. Writing emails, summarizing documents, organizing files, scheduling meetings, all of it handled. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 10 AI tools I use to get those 10 hours back every single week. And here's the thing, most of them are completely free. Here's the uncomfortable truth about how most of us work in 2026. We're still doing things manually that AI figured out how to do 2 years ago. And I get it. There are thousands of AI tools out there, and most of them are either overhyped garbage or way too complicated to actually use. That's why I spent the last 3 months testing over 50 AI tools across every part of my workflow: writing, research, scheduling, design, data analysis, you name it. I kept only the ones that actually saved me measurable time. No fluff, no tools I used once and forgot about. These are the 10 that survived the cut. Stick around to the end, because tool number 8 is the one that genuinely shocked me with how much time it saves, and almost nobody is talking about it. Let's start with the obvious one, but probably not for the reason you think. ChatGPT in 2026 isn't just a chatbot anymore. The Canvas feature lets you co-edit documents in real time. An advanced voice means you can literally talk through your ideas while it writes. I use it for first drafts of everything: emails, proposals, outlines. The key is using it as a thinking partner, not a replacement for your brain. Give it context, give it constraints, and it delivers drafts that are 80% there. Time saved, about 90 minutes per week. When I need to actually understand something complex, a long report, a technical document, a competitor analysis, Claude is my go-to. Its extended thinking feature breaks down its reasoning step by step, so you can see exactly how it arrived at its conclusions. I drop in a 40-page PDF and ask Claude to pull out the 5 most important insights. What used to take me an hour of reading takes about 2 minutes. Time saved, about 60 minutes per week. Notion was already great for organizing projects, but Notion AI turns it into something else entirely. It auto-summarizes meeting notes, generates action items from messy brain dumps, and can even draft project briefs from a few bullet points. The magic move is connecting it to your calendar and letting it prep you before every meeting with relevant context from your workspace. You walk into every call already knowing what matters. Time saved, about 45 minutes per week. Speaking of meetings, stop taking notes manually. Granola sits in the background during any meeting, listens, and produces structured notes with action items, decisions, and key quotes. It works with Zoom, Google Meet, and Teams. The difference between Granola and other meeting tools is that it enhances your own notes rather than replacing them. You jot down a few keywords during the call, and Granola fills in the rest with full context. Time saved, about 60 minutes per week across all meetings. Google searches turn into hour-long rabbit holes. Perplexity gives you sourced, cited answers in seconds. I use it for any factual research: market data, statistics, comparisons, how-to information. The Pro Search feature is the real game changer. It asks clarifying questions, searches multiple sources, and synthesizes everything into a clear answer with citations you can actually verify. Time saved, about 45 minutes per week. If you're still spending 30 minutes making a presentation slide look decent, you need Canva's Magic Studio. Describe what you want, and it generates layouts, removes backgrounds, resizes for every platform, and even animates elements. I use it for social media graphics, pitch decks, and thumbnails. What used to require a designer or an hour of tweaking now takes about 5 minutes. Time saved, about 40 minutes per week. This one is a force multiplier. Zapier connects your apps and automates workflows between them. And now, with built-in AI steps, those automations are actually intelligent. My favorite automation: when someone fills out a contact form, Zapier uses AI to categorize the inquiry, draft a personalized response, log it in my CRM, and create a follow-up task. That entire sequence used to be manual. Now it runs on autopilot. Time saved, about 50 minutes per week. Okay, this is the one I mentioned at the top. Superhuman's AI features have completely transformed how I handle email. It auto-drafts replies that actually sound like me, summarizes long threads in one line, and the instant reply feature handles routine emails without me even opening them. But here's the feature that blew my mind. It learns your writing style over time. After 2 weeks of use, the suggested replies were so accurate that I was approving 90% of them without editing. That's hours of email time eliminated. Time saved, about 75 minutes per week. If you create any video or audio content, Descript is magical. It transcribes your recording and lets you edit the video by editing the text. Delete a sentence from the transcript, and the video cuts automatically. It even has AI-powered filler word removal and eye contact correction. For anyone making content, podcasts, courses, social media videos, this saves an absurd amount of editing time. Time saved, about 60 minutes per week. The last tool is the one that ties everything together. Reclaim AI manages your calendar intelligently. It auto-schedules focus time, moves meetings when conflicts arise, protects your deep work blocks, and balances your week based on priorities you set. I stopped manually managing my calendar entirely. Reclaim knows I need 3 hours of focused writing time every morning, and it defends that block like a guard dog. Meetings automatically get pushed to afternoons. Time saved, about 35 minutes per week. Let's add it up. Across all 10 tools, that's over 10 hours saved every single week. And here's what matters. This isn't about replacing your skills. It's about eliminating the low-value work that eats your day so you can focus on the stuff that actually moves the needle. The best AI tools in 2026 don't make you lazy. They make you dangerous. If you got value from this, hit subscribe. I drop new AI tutorials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, showing you exactly how to work smarter, not harder. And if you want to go deeper on any of these tools, I'm doing a full tutorial on ChatGPT prompt engineering next. That one video alone could save you even more time than everything I showed you today. I'll link it right here when it drops. All the tools I mentioned are linked in the description below. Let me know in the comments which tool you're going to try first.